Good morning, everyone. So, I know it's been a while. The reason why I'm making this video is because I just got out of the hospital and I was going to go over um, the reasons why I went to the hospital and all that. And I'm also going to talk about cutting back on some videos and why. So, the reason why I went to the hospital, I went Sunday night, well, last Sunday night, and I was in the hospital for a week and a half because apparently I had some type of, they said blood infection. Don't know exactly what kind of infection it was. It affected my leg. Um, I'm still on antibiotics. I still got my PICC line here, as you can see on my arm. I was supposed to stay another 7 days, but they let me home as long as I had that line in and I could do my antibiotics at home. They sent me home. Uh, but yeah, the infection I got was not fun. So what happened was that Friday, my foot and my leg started swelling up, but I just thought it was my normal, well, not normal swelling, but sometimes it swells up a little bit. But then I thought, okay, no big deal. We'll put my compressions on. And then Saturday, I thought it was fine on Saturday. And then I Sunday morning, I wasn't feeling good. So then uh, I started shaking so bad. I was freezing. I started shaking nonstop because I was freezing. And then I took my medications. I jumped in the shower to see if that would help. That didn't help. So what my husband said was my face was red, but my lips were white. And I was having some trouble breathing and all that. So, and by that time, my leg was swelled up and red, really swelled up and really red. So I went to the hospital, and that's when I found out I spiked a fever and I had a really bad infection, apparently. And they said if I didn't get medical treatment, that I would have gone septic. So I'm kind of glad that I went to the hospital. I got medical treatment for it. Um, so so I went on Sunday, got out on Thursday, and then and then Thursday night, um, um, my husband's like, your leg doesn't look great. he's like, well, we'll keep an eye on it, and then if things look bad, then we're we're gonna send you back to the hospital. So when Friday morning came around, my leg got worse. So I called the in-home nurse who was supposed to come in to see me. And she was like, well, we're not supposed to come out and see you until Sunday. And I said, well, is there any way someone can come out to see me today? Because something was going on. I said, something's going on with my leg. I don't know what it is, but it needs to be looked at. And by that time, my leg was really swollen. My whole leg was red, and it was like really hot to the touch. And so she told me to go to urgent care, and I went to urgent care, and they had the lady was looking at my leg, or the one of the doctors was looking at my leg, and she's like, "Well, hold on, let me get someone who specializes in this field." And so she went and got one of the specialists, and they took a look at my leg, and they told me they were going to send me to the hospital because my leg did not look right. So they sent me to the hospital, and they drew more blood at the hospital, and come to find out that the medications that they sent me on was not, or the antibiotics they sent me home with, was not the right antibiotics. And so they put me on something else for it. And then, so when I got there, they had to put a PIC line or an IV in my neck because my blood pressure was so low that they had to put a line in my neck, which I would not recommend because those are very, very painful. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you have to have one, you have to have one. But you have to be awake when they put it in, and it hurts a lot. But because my blood pressure was so low, and the medication that they had to give me, they had to put in a special line for that, an IV for that, apparently. So, and then after that, um, they moved me into the ICU, and the nurses were very nice. They had me on IV antibiotics, and they had, well, no, hold on, let me back up. So they had me in the ER, in a special unit, so they could monitor me. That was the first time, sorry. No, they brought me in. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. So that was the first time. The second time, they had me in the ER, and instead of bringing me upstairs, they had me in the special unit downstairs so they could monitor me, and then give me some IV antibiotics, and then they were gonna discharge me and send me home. And I was like, no, you're not sending me home. I don't feel comfortable going home because number one, I couldn't walk. I couldn't get a shoe on. Uh, my leg was still pretty bad. So I told him to go get the doctor. And the doctor came in and she took a look at my leg and she's like, no, you're not going home. You're going upstairs. You're being admitted. So that made me feel better. Not better, but knowing that I was staying in the hospital and getting the care I needed, even though I wanted to go home because I was already in the hospital for almost a week. Um, but because of my leg and the infection, it was best for me to stay in the hospital. Uh, so when they moved me upstairs, I was gonna video these things in the hospital, but where I had roommates, I didn't want to video with them in the room because of HIPAA and for one, and number two, I wanted to respect their privacy. That's why I waited until I came home to do this video. But yeah, I was upstairs and like I said, I was there for a little while. The doctor I saw uh put me on different antibiotics to see what worked, and then they found one actual uh antibiotic that worked. So I was kind of happy about that. So, and then I think Thursday, what was it, Thursday or Friday, he came in and said, well, your vitals look good, your blood work looks good. The only thing that's keeping you in here is the leg or the whatever was going on with the leg. So they're like, well, we could put a PICC line in you and send you home with the antibiotics. That way you don't have to stay here. So I was like, okay, yes, please. And so they put, like I said, the PICC line. This is like what's in my arm. And they sent me home. So I've been doing it antibiotics. And then the nurse that had me helped me the first time. And then I did it yesterday, and then I'm doing it today. Uh, so, yeah, I was in the hospital for a while because of an infection. But I am definitely starting to feel better. I'm doing a lot better. So, but the thing is I can't really walk around too much. I got a walker right now to help me. Um, but also, um, so some of the videos that I do, because I'm still doing YouTube videos, But I'm gonna be taking a break from some of the videos because the doctor wants me to rest because he feels that I'm doing too much. So I am gonna be doing some videos on here, but I am gonna be taking a break from some. I don't know which ones I'm taking a break from yet, but I will let you guys know. I think cooking will be one of them. It's just a short break though, until I'm healed up and things get better. I am still doing cooking. Don't worry about that. I am still doing cooking videos. It's just right now, I can't really stand too long to do them. That's why I say they're going to be put on a brief hold, but I am still doing them. Um, there are a few others. I'm not sure yet, but like I said, we'll figure that part out. But right now, I'm just going to be focused on YouTube and getting better. Like I said, and so I do know that some of the stuff I am going to take a break from because I am going to be struggling with some of it. But um, the videos that you see on here, I can do, and the videos that you don't see on here are the ones I'm probably going to take a break from. We'll do it that way, I think. I don't know. But like I said, I am doing what the doctor is telling me to do. I do need to take a break. I do have physical therapy, occupational therapy coming in. Sorry, I just kind of completely jumped things right there. Um, and a nurse coming in. So, but like I said, they are the ones who want me to take a break, or not take a complete break, but cut back on my on things and not do so much. Um, but yes, I am going to be doing YouTube, like I said, but there are some things I do need to cut back on because the doctor wants me to rest. So we're going to do that. The stuff that is already that are already being done. Uh, excuse me. Sorry. Um, there are some videos that have already been made. I am going to put those on here first. Um, and I will keep you guys updated on my progress. Let you guys know how I'm doing. I mean, I am doing okay right now. I just can't wait to get this darn pick line out of my arm because it's a nuisance. But other than that, I am doing okay. Um, just need a little bit of rest and a little bit of healing, and that's pretty much it. Uh, oh yeah. Excuse me again. Sorry. I'm a little tired because I haven't been getting much sleep. Number one, because I've been having to sleep in my recliner I've been having to sleep in the living room in my recliner or couch recliner, and I've been a little bit of pain. That's the reason why I haven't really been sleeping that well. But I'm trying. Okay. So I think that's it for now. Uh, like I said, I'm doing very well. Um, I am doing my treatments that the doctor gave me, and I am taking a break from uh some of my content from the videos, but not all of them, just a few of them. And I might be doing a few videos, but that's about it for now. Oh, oh my goodness. Sorry again. I think I'm gonna need a coffee. But anyway, any questions, comments, let me know. We're gonna end it here for now. Any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.